My girlfriend broke up with me right after I bought a ring, then showed up with her friends demanding I hand it over because it was meant for her. I said sure and called the police. Minutes later, they watched body cam footage while her story fell apart. Talia and I had been together for 3 years. I had saved for 11 months and bought a 1.5-carat solitaire from a family jeweler downtown. I had not proposed yet. I was waiting until her birthday in October, 4 weeks away. The ring lived in a small safe bolted to the floor of my closet. Talia did not know it existed. She broke up with me on a Sunday over coffee at her apartment. She said she had been feeling distant, that she needed to find herself, that the spark had been gone for a while, that she hoped we could stay friends. I asked if there was someone else. She said no, very firmly. I drove home and sat on my couch for 2 hours not moving. That Tuesday, she texted me asking if she could come by to pick up the rest of her things. I said sure. She showed up with 3 friends I did not know well. Reagan, her co-worker, a woman named Whitney, a man named Knox who I had never met. They walked in like they had rehearsed it. Talia did not look at me. Reagan did the talking. We know you bought a ring, she told us. That ring was bought for her with the intention of giving it to her. So legally and morally it is hers and you need to hand it over today. I asked Talia how she knew about the ring. She would not answer. Knox stepped forward and said it would be a lot easier if I just gave it to them. I said I was going to step into the other room to think. I closed the bedroom door, locked it, and called the police. Non-emergency line. I explained that my ex-girlfriend and 3 other people were in my apartment refusing to leave and demanding personal property. Dispatch said a unit would arrive in 8 minutes. When I came out, Talia was crying. Performance crying. The kind where the eyes stay dry. She told her friends I was being cruel, that I had promised her this ring, that I had bragged about it to my brother. I had not bragged about it to anyone. I had told one person, a co-worker named Eli, who Talia had never met. Reagan started recording me on her phone. Whitney said if I did not hand it over, they would post about it and let the internet decide. I did not respond. I waited. 2 officers arrived. Younger one was named Officer Brennan. Older one was a sergeant named Maddox. They asked everyone to step apart. Sergeant Maddox asked for IDs. When he ran Talia's name through his radio, he paused. He looked at his partner. He looked at Talia. He asked her to step into the hallway. She refused. He insisted. Reagan started filming again. In the hallway, Sergeant Maddox said dispatch had flagged a prior incident report. Talia had called the police on me 4 months earlier, claiming I had thrown a phone at her wall during an argument. I had no idea. The officer who responded had taken a statement, found no evidence, no injury, no damage, and closed it as unfounded. The statement was on body cam. Sergeant Maddox pulled it up on his department tablet right there in the hallway and pressed play. Talia's voice came out of the speaker. She was sitting on the curb outside her own apartment 4 months ago, and she was saying on camera that she and I had broken up 2 weeks earlier, and she wanted to make sure there was something on file in case I tried to come around. 2 weeks earlier than that report, we had been at her cousin's wedding together. We had not broken up. She was building a paper trail. The officer on the body cam asked her why she needed something on file. Talia on camera said, because he has nice things, and I want to make sure when this ends, I get what I am owed. Reagan stopped filming. Whitney stepped backward. Knox said, babe, what is he talking about? He looked at me with an expression I almost felt bad for. He had clearly been told a very different version of everything. Talia said the footage was edited. Sergeant Maddox said department body cam was not editable, and the timestamp matched the dispatch log. Talia said she had been having a bad day. Officer Brennan asked the 3 friends if they had any standing to be at my address. They did not. He asked them to leave. They left. Sergeant Maddox asked Talia if she was choosing to leave on her own, or if she preferred to be escorted. She left on her own. The ring stayed in the safe. 2 months later, I sold it back to the jeweler for store credit. I used the credit to buy a watch.